question relates to staffing, and in particular, so we've talked quite a bit about how it's important to recruit the right people and to support them and reward them properly. But how do you actually facilitate them to do their jobs well? So when you've got great people, how do you get the best out of them without, accidentally micromanaging them and scaring them away?
Okay. Interesting. Eamon. I think giving them freedom is
What's
really
the size
important.
of your team?
We've got 140 people
Okay.
up in Norwich,
Yeah.
60% of which are customer focused, so sales, inbound and outbound, and customer service. First of all, giving them belief that going in every day, they're not just hitting sales targets or not hitting certain metrics. They're going in to help Katie's and Carmen's and Rod's and stuff. And secondly, giving them freedom to express themselves. With our customer service team, for example, we call them the customer happiness team. So they do what their team's called. Also, we introduced a project last year called Project Giraffe, which is like a giraffe sticking your neck out for the customer. So every week, a customer has a £50 budget. An agent has a £50 budget per customer to do whatever they want to wow that customer if they've had an issue. So they might send them a card if a customer's been sick. They might, one guy last week built a lorry out of one of the boxes and sent it to the customer as an apology because his wine went missing. They really, and all that does is empowers the guys to, rather than constantly defend, issues or whatever, they're actually creating value by wowing a customer and blowing them away with service. So really giving them, letting them know their job means something because they're helping real people out in the vineyards, but also empowering them to show off, be creative, and show their talents is really important.
I was also wondering, I know you've touched upon this before, but how you really build your tribe and get people really singing about your businesses, and how you did that in the early days for all of you.
Okay.
I think I'm often asked about our brand and how, branding related questions. And my view is that the brand starts internally, and it's not something you do to consumers. It's something that is your culture and ethics and everything. And by living your values and having your brand internally, you recruit people who are appreciative of those values, or overlaps with their own values, and you get that internal sort of thing. So, for example, we had this little competition internally to rename remittance advisors to something that is in our language, in Ella's sort of language. And we got everybody involved, and the person that won, from our piggy bank to yours, by the way, is what it became. It was just something that is so right for the way we work, and it just got an engagement over. So every aspect of our business, we try and put our brand mark on, whether it's a remittance advice or it's what we put on our pack. And that's how you recruit the right people. And when we were doing recruiting, we recruit fundamentally on mindset, not skill set. There's a bar, obviously, where skill set is. But as a business with 70-odd people now, one bad egg, because they don't have the same values as you, is worth more than 1/70th of the disruption that it causes within your business. So invest in recruiting the right people and taking your time to do that.
Yeah, I mean, having observed many fantastic businesses like these three, I must say I've heard it said and observed it a lot that probably the first dozen recruits are absolutely critical to, if there's going to be a sort of viral effect from the business and you're going to create an effect among your customers, it will come from those sort of apostles that that really hold all the values at the beginning.